All right. If you have been on the Morning Hair website, I'm sure you've looked at all of the Genius wefts and you're like, hell yes, there's straight, natural body, deep wave, curly, kinky curly. But then you're looking at all the textures specifically and you're like, there's also Asian and Indian, and I don't know what to do. So this right here is the brilliant mind behind that. So I'm actually gonna have Ivanka explain to you guys the difference between Asian and Indian hair. So as you're going through and trying to decide what would be best for my client, it makes it a little bit easier for you.
Yep. Alrighty, so when we first started, we introduced our Asian line, and our Asian hair, if you've used it in the Genius wefts, you'll know that it's really soft, it's really fluffy. So that's why we had to incorporate the Indian texture as well, because the reality is with curly hair, you have some fine texture and you have some coarser hair texture. So that's why we incorporated both. Now, the difference is that the Asian hair, it's soft, it's light. So you just got to be mindful. If you're using it on a client that has that finer texture, the longevity of it may drop a little bit. So it's really hard to let the client know exactly how long the curl's going to hold. Yeah. So that's the only thing. And then with the Indian texture, it's just beautiful, but it's going to hold the curl a lot more. So this is something that, I don't know, when you have a client, if you have clients that want to wear their hair straight as well, I wouldn't recommend the Asian hair, because if they're going to be blow drying it straight again, it might just drop out a little bit faster. So that's why we've incorporated the two, and it just works beautifully because now your clients have that option.
I love that. So as you're doing a consultation with your client, ask them, like, do you want to wear it just curly? And if so, aim for Asian. If they're like, I want to straighten it, I want to blow dry it, and I want to wear it curly, Indian might just be a better route for them in general.
Correct.
Now, one thing to also consider is when you have textured hair, this hair is now already double processed. It's been colored to be the desired outcome that we want, but it's also been permed in order to ensure it's the texture that we want. So I will say this, blonde versus brunettes can definitely take color a little bit differently. So if you are unsure, if you're nervous, if you're like just jumping into the world of texture, do a test strand. Cut off literally, guys, 1 inch max and test the color. I have done this when I'm switching color lines, or even when we started using our hair and testing all these things. I've done that as well, just to make sure that I wasn't going to honestly take a whole pack of hair, color it, and just pray it worked out. This just ensures that, like, honestly, if it goes a little bit wonky or looks a little bit off, you can adjust your formula accordingly and you haven't wasted an entire pack of hair. Now, if you need help coloring and you're maybe sweating a little bit, I don't blame you. Remember that Morning Hair does have education on how to color hair. And we also have another video on like best recommendations based on the hair color line that we use as well. So you can check out that video. So guys, and I know once again, this can feel very overwhelming when you're trying to look at a new line and there's hand-tied, there's Genius, there's different textures, now there's Asian, there's Indian, but remember, if you need help, just text the Morning Hair line. I am always here for you. We will answer any question that you might have, because like, we want you and your clients to absolutely love the hair. So just remember, Asian, right, is a little bit softer. Indian is a little bit more coarse. Indian is recommended for people that want to blow dry and wear their hair curly. Asian is better for clients that just want to keep it curly. And also I want to add one more thing. If you're hearing us and you're like, I think they mixed it up. I think Asian hair is more coarse and Indian isn't. In other hairlines, probably. But the way that our hair is sourced and then processed, it actually flips it for us. So that's why Asian is not the most coarse hair we have. It's actually Indian. And I will also say, if you're new into extensions and textured hair, or you're very familiar with it, don't forget you can also check out the texture packs as well. It's almost like the color ring, but for textures, where there will be one lighter color and one darker color of each of the textures, because they can all process just a little bit differently.
It makes sense because it's double processed, the lighter ones, and they're more porous. And if it's Indian, it is going to grab a little bit more different to the Asian. And then can we also say as well with Asian hair, if the hair does drop out after about 5 or 6 months, you can actually re-perm it, just like you do with color.
Yes. And once again, big asterisk, if you are nervous about perming it,
Do a test strand.
cut a little piece off and do a test strand first, because perming extensions isn't the same as perming natural hair, but it is absolutely something you can do with any of the hair in both of our lines.
Yeah, and the perm that I do recommend is CPR no rinse perm. It works like a treat.
Awesome. So guys, thank you so much for being here. And remember, if you have any questions, shoot us a DM or text the Morning Hair line, and we are happy to help you.